Welcome back to Binding of Isaac Shenanigans on File 3. Damn, back at it again with the lost unlocking, missing poster nonsense. Yep, that's right, we got our old friend Isaac here. His post-it note is fully fleshed out, so we are literally in here only to do the lost nonsense. We are doing nothing else. We have no other objectives. This is the sole purpose of this entire run. To unlock the lost, and nothing more. To ideally defeat some more post-it note completion as the lost, but you have to get a pretty powerful run in order to allow that to happen. Anyways, you know, Basement 1, pretty standard fare even as Isaac. Not a lot of reroll in action happening just yet. Just base damage. Grinding through the rooms. The usual. There's a little self-sacrifice room there, which is, you know, when you have lots of red hearts to throw around, it's not a bad idea to just go ahead and slam yourself against those spikes. Unless, of course, you're playing a daily run where damage actually matters. But yeah, with a strange surplus of red hearts considering his hard mode, we indulge a little bit here. Don't really get anything out of it besides some more money, but it's still a fun prospect to try to get something out of. Like, one of those possible phases is getting teleported to the Angel, or I think it has to be a Devil Rune. What I was trying to do there is use the Black Rune to kill the enemies, because it does like a Necronomicon kind of effect, but actually, that just... I forgot about, you know, the actual purpose of the Black Rune, which is to assimilate consumables and items. So there goes all the other Black Runes, in a pretty embarrassing display. Just pretend that you saw nothing. It was in this moment that I was approached about my sister transferring a system transfer from a 3DS to another 3DS. So, yeah, there you have it. You know, she recently got a PlayStation 4 to play Persona on, basically just gaming in general. Back in the gamer state. Kind of fluctuate in and out of that. Me, I'm permanently a gamer. But she sometimes gets varied a little bit. In and out. I don't know, this time might be a little bit more, more in-depth. We'll see, though. Oh, look at this. Sackhead. Could you ask for anything more on a run in which you're trying to crack the game wide open like a freshly hard-boiled egg? Well, there you have it. Rerolled Bumfriend into an actually pretty decent Dead Onion. Spectral and Piercing is quite good if you can handle the low shot speed. We're in a pretty, kind of a not appealing position in terms of HP here, but I'm a bad enough dude to tackle the basement at 1 red heart. Basement 2, that is. Don't need to lose my devil precedence, even though it's Curse of Darkness. I'm pretty renowned for pooping myself in the presence of darkness because you can't see a damn thing, but fortunately that is not the case here. We're relatively powerful with the early synth oil and piercing shots. Now these spiders do get pretty darn close, but I use my ninja dodging capabilities to execute them swiftly. Don't worry, I will use the prayer card, I just ignored it now for no particular reason. I guess I was thinking that I might enter the curse room or something, and lose the Eternal Heart. Just death card, get rid of those hoppers. No problemo there. So now, of course, as you can see, we have a Yarrow Rune, and that's a pretty darn tasty thing to have when you're looking to break the game. I don't know how long we've had that Yarrow Rune, I kind of spaced on that, but it's here, and it's ready to pulverize. And we have our D6 to speed up the process of finding something fun to enable our Yarrow Rune, such as a Crooked Penny, which I have not yet unlocked, or a blank card, which has been unlocked. The 2 Monstros are interesting, like the... Pardon me, I still have a lingering cough that lasts for apparently months after initial sickness. It's not contagious, don't worry, you won't get infected over your speakers. Yeah, what was I saying? Dang. Well, anyways, right, we're looking for, Yara, and the Crooked Penny is interesting because there's an exploit in which you can... Normally the Crooked Penny is like a Diplopia on demand. You can duplicate things, but it's only a 50% chance, but it is reusable. The bad roll, of course, being you'll lose all the items that you would have been duplicating. But there's an exploit you can use that if you use the Crooked Penny as you're picking up a card or a rune, then it gets you can duplicate it. Like, you can duplicate the ghost of it that is still presumably on the ground, while you also have a copy in your inventory. So if you have given enough battery charges, you could accumulate infinite Yeras at a rate of 0.5 Yeras per attempt. But it's better than nothing. And it somehow still hasn't been patched out. It probably will when some of these booster packs come along, approximately 3 years in the future. By the way, never underestimate the power of the donation machine. See, we've found our blank card. It cost an entire 15 cents. But we have quite a good handful of bombs here, which we will employ to a great extent to maximize the potential of the blank card existence here. And the donation machine can never reverse jam. You'll always be able to extract coins from it, which is pretty nice. So we're at 10, and of course the sacks are always welcome. Drop in plenty of extra cards and batteries. We now have the blank card. And in case it's not directly obvious, the staple breaking technique with Blanker and Yera is to find a room with solely one battery inside and start doubling. Just get those batteries, swamp the room full of them, and you have yourself a splendid time. Now that we have 3 or more batteries on the floor, we can begin slapping them. Did you see that? Did you get any of that? Well, the batteries just kind of ballooned out of nowhere. That is the power of exponential growth. As soon as you've reached that return threshold, bam. Unlimited batteries at your disposal. As you can see here, the seed is not too kind in terms of items. We have been re-rolling, and re-rolling, looking for something especially tasty to make this run hopefully powerful enough to handle a naked Lost, you know, without his holy mantle. Here I'm just opening up a shortcut through the secret room so that I can reach the leftmost tall room, which contains a battery, as efficiently as possible. It's all about minimizing tedium, so you get less prone to making rash mistakes out of just boredom. And yeah, there's our battery room, there's our item room, we're going back and forth. I was checking out that rock, thinking it might have been a super secret rock, but nope. Libra, mighty tempting, but spoiler alert, there's never a soy milk in the remainder of the run, so you would not even have been seeing that synergy. I'm trying to remember what I ultimately settled for here. Oh, that's right. That's the Angry Fly, by the way, with the new sprite from that visual mod. We just keep going here for a little bit. We'll find it soon enough. We settle on Tech Point 5 because mostly I just get bored. It's like, can I stop going between these rooms, please? Give me something somewhat valuable. Tech Point 5 I've found is kind of interesting. I mean, I'll talk about it more once we actually get to it. Little Gertie, come on, son. Daughter, they're all female. They reproduce by budding, I guess. I'm not sure how that works. Just waiting. Waiting on the world to change. Smart Fly. Pretty good as just an orbital. There we go, Tech Point 5. So we see some interesting things with Tech Point 5 here, which will become more apparent when we get into some combat-infested rooms. But I think if this is true, I've noticed in the past that Tech Point 5 does not go through rocks and such as Tech 2 would, and Tech 1 obviously. But if you do have spectral tears, can we talk about this for a moment? How have I not unlocked Steven yet on this save file? I have no idea what the unlock requirements are. I don't know how I unlocked him there, what drove it to happen, but it was done. And now that's out of the way, I guess. Honestly, I can't provide any insight there. I could look it up on the wiki, which might be a rather tempting proposition. Binding of Isaac, rebirth.gamepedia.com/Steven. Well, I don't see any achievements related to him, so honestly, I have no idea. Well, anyways, I was talking about the Tech Point 5. It seems to inherit spectral tears when you have them, which is really nice, because then you can shoot through the rocks. And obviously your tears will also be going through rocks, so it pairs them together quite nicely. You won't have one or the other that's blocked by the rocks, you won't have to rely on either one. You can have both of them just coasting through. I know that Tech 1 never achieves spectral shots, which can be pretty annoying, so this is a nice change of pace. They should really fix Tech 1 if they have the technology to allow that. Well, anyways, clearing out the caves here. We got some items here that are probably worth a look-see. But, because I have the fancy blank card here, I'm gonna go ahead and create myself some infinite pickups on this floor. We'll show you how to duplicate for all sorts of swag here. The one key, sort of tempting. But, right here in this room, we find something a little bit better. A sack with all 3 of the important goodies. Some consumables and the batteries. And of course, I have not, I've not hyped this up more, but you want to avoid duplicating red hearts when you're doing Blank Cardera for what I hope are obvious reasons. Because you can never pick up... You can always pick up excess keys and bombs. As you can see here, we are at 99 of each, just about right now. And we're still grabbing them, we're still getting points. It's a grand old time. But with red hearts, nope, they just fill up space. They have an annoying hitbox that everything bounces off of. Everything interacts with them. It's just horrible, really. You do not want red hearts in there. You don't want soul hearts either, because you can easily reach the HP cap with soul hearts. Now, if it was the original Isaac, obviously you could take infinite soul hearts and be a happy camper. But that is no longer the case. It has not been the case for 3 years now. I mean, it's still the case in the original game, but we're not playing the original game. I never really got too far in the original game. It's a different playstyle. Doesn't jive the same with me. This is a little bit... Well, I don't know, it's kind of reverted, supposedly, back to more Wrath of the Lamb-y runs. As you can see, we do not have a lot of damage, and we instead have a relative surplus of HP. We've not traded to any devil deals or anything. But yeah, obviously we're gonna play around with this little fortune-telling machine here. Try to get a surprise early missing poster, but alas, it does not happen. Might as well just break it to you right now. It's not going to happen for another multiple minutes. We're about halfway through the amount of time it's going to take before it does happen, just heads up. But yeah. And it shatters with an Endless Nameless, which could be cool, but we already have a blank card for reliable infinite usage. Yeah. Our run is not that weak, despite the mediocre damage, thanks to Lump of Coal, and hopefully we'll be getting some tiers upgrades soon enough. There's our infinite money stash. Dancing around as usual. I don't remember what I'm looking for here, I guess I'm just grabbing some more stuff. Looking for a super secret room, that's right. That's right. I don't know if I even find the super secret room on this floor, I might just omit that from anything, really. And I believe at the bottom there was a 6 room, which we're going to totally ignore because the 6 room would remove my blank card. Even if it could give me some fun passives upon re-rolling, but why would I ever want to remove my blank card? If Edmund ever changes the game so that you can use a 6 room without losing your spacebar item, 10 out of 10. But until then, complete garbage. Useless. Absolutely abominable. So now we're on to Caves 2, Flooded Caves 2. I mean, we've already surpassed the boss rush threshold, you know, on Caves 2. And it's only going to get worse from here on out. 'Tis the, when you have no goal besides your one motive, you can really take your time. You don't have to... I don't know what was with the hitbox of that bomb fly there. You want to review the footage? Look at, I must have been right on the edge of his influence, because golly gee willikers, that was quite the reach of that explosion. Now the box will give me a single trinket. That random chaos pickup on the previous floor was quite annoying, because our shops are no longer a reliable source of Mom's box, which I was initially banking on for our trinket gathering purposes. But we actually find another way around it. There's always another way. Life finds a way. And it will have soon enough. It's a good demonstration of some pretty wacky stuff you can do with Blank Cardera. Anyways, what we have here is a single stain, which is going down with relative ease. We have the Delirious item, of all things, and the relatively useless Angel Room, thanks to that awful, awful Chaos pickup. If we had not taken Chaos, we probably could have gotten some really tasty things out of these Angel deals. And here I am showing off the Delirium item, which, as you can see, spawns a Delirium Charmed boss, which only lasts for the room. But unlike the Mega Satan Mega item, which I've not touched on at all because we've not even unlocked it, that's another 12 charge item, but the Mega Satan Mega item, it's hard-coded so that every battery you touch only refills 3 bars of charge. However, the Delirious item a battery will fill the entire 12 bars. It's pretty spectacular, really. So it's pretty viable to use if you have something like, say, our Sackboy, which spawns batteries all the time. It's pretty dang good. So I already have 99 of every consumable, but I might as well play the arcade for a little bit. We got a speed upgrade. I take the Book of Sin here, mostly just to get some bookworm precedent, and I decide to kill this angel statue, which fortunately was Uriel. Makes things very easy for us, despite this being a narrow room, and despite the fact that I still got myself hit like a moron. Anyways, I'm taking the key piece here, mostly because we have chaos, so devils or angels does not matter a single bit. Chances are there's only going to be one item of the two or more that you want to pick, so angels are usually fine, and that item is free instead of having to pay 1 heart at a devil deal, which is honestly not that bad. We have HP is not really a concern. We could theoretically get an Ace of Hearts and keep re-rolling some hearts until we get some Eternal Hearts. That's advanced technique, though. I'm going to donate the machine back to whence it came before I enacted my bombing rampage on it. Our donation machine is woefully low in comparison to greed mode, so it's going to take a little while to get that bad boy up to 999, but it'll happen. Don't you worry. Another room pumped full of batteries, a good resource to have, the essential guide to breaking the game. Tears Upgrade Pill is a fantastic start. We finally have even slightly higher above average DPS. Very, very nice. We'll become half-sized with this one makes you smaller pill, and we have a Forget-Me-Now room. Which I use immediately. We still have our Blank Cardera in tow. We're ready to do another cave too, with our timer now at 30 minutes. It's getting a little sluggish. Patience is key. Damn, that's some good Aquafina. We don't really care for a dinner, as you might expect. And here's where the troll engine starts to kick into high gear. We're re-rolling through trash. I debate this holy shot for the longest time, and finally I'm like, we can do better. Nope. Enjoy your camo underpants, loser. So yeah, hindsight 2020, take the freaking holy shot. In the end, it doesn't matter too much, but it's a right piss-off right there. We could have had greatness for this early game nonsense here. We already have piercing and shielded tears, which is really darn nice in its own right. I bombed open that beggar to hopefully get some more devil precedent instead of angel. But, you know, we still get angels. We still have the one key piece. That's all there is to it. I'm trying to remember, I think... What do we do with that blood bank? I think we're getting another blood bag out of it, but I'm not the surest. Now here's what I'm doing with these chests. You know how a chest can have... It has a preset archetype, so say one chest could drop X amount of consumables, or one chest could drop a troll bomb in the case of a red chest. Or it could be coded to drop an item, as with a gold or red chest. There's also another kind of chest layout, in which it spawns one single trinket. Just a trinket, nothing more, nothing less. And this is defined for both gray chests and golden chests. So what I have kind of established for myself here is to look for chests that are... well, any chest that is gray or golden. I duplicate it beforehand with one blank Cardera usage. I check one of the chests. We see whether or not it has a trinket inside. And, if it does, well, hopefully we'll have an already established camp of batteries on that floor, and we will begin blank Cardera-ing the ever-loving heck out of it. We will create all of the trinket-filled chests in the universe. Every single one of them will drop a trinket for us, and we will drain the trinket pool, because unlike items, trinkets increment the trinket pool just by witnessing them, just by having them be spawned. Even the child's heart that we got from that blood machine, that counts towards the trinket pool. We will no longer find a child's heart until we empty the entire assortment of trinkets and loop again. Anyways, we're strong enough to kill Ragmega before it even transforms, which is very nice, thanks to that pact bringing us to the fire rate cap. I ignore that devil deal, because I guess I just wanted to go back to angels. No harm, no foul. A little bit of a wishy-washy flippy-floppy there, but it's all good. And we're finally all the way down in the depths at the low time of 3645. I took damage to that gray spike, not my proudest moment. Another set of chests that are not trinkets, unfortunately. Another way to nicely check for chest contents is if you have the item Contract from Below, which doubles every chest spawning. Those chests from Contract from Below are indeed the, it's the same as getting a free Yera usage, kind of. The two chests will be identical in content, so you can open one chest just to scout the contents for free, and then you can start doubling if it's correct. A lot of the time you're going to be checking for items, and you're going to spawn a Gorillion item pedestals. But in my case, it's trinkets. It's all about those trinkets. And we have a reroll machine because I have not touched on this trinket yet, but we have Pay to Win, which will spawn a reroll machine in every item room, which will allow the game to troll me ever further because I'm like, oh hey, I only have one syringe, let's reroll this growth hormone. Nope! Enjoy this big, fat, beautiful fly. I refuse the big, fat, beautiful fly because I am a soulless individual who does not appreciate the company of big, fat friends. And this shop is a god-like entity and has given us an entire guppy transformation, based off of that guppy's head that we've already taken earlier. 2 guppy items in one shop doesn't get much better than that. That's truly one of the greatest pieces of chaos there. And now we have flight, we don't have to worry about those spikes or anything. It's quite a grand old time. With Guppy, of course, we are now reasonably more powerful. We have effectively 15 or so damage. Assuming the flies track their target correctly, which they largely do. And we have a cache of batteries up here. At long last, we are starting to double some of these gray chests. Nothing of value just yet. No. We have not yet found another trinket-infused chest, but they will come. There will be one. And it will be splendid. We're building up another cache of batteries in a more accessible, closer location to the rest of the floor instead of going all the way back up there. And, you know, it's a good rule of thumb in general to have, it's good to adhere to the idea to have redundancy when you're breaking the game. If you have multiple caches of batteries, it's actually really not necessary at all, but on the rare off chance that you use, say, well, what do you think, like an Ace of Hearts? And you soil an entire cache of batteries, that's fine. You got a backup set, and you can go ahead and use that one, even if it is an unsightly, faraway location. Now, with these duplicated chests, I find an interesting revelation. The fact that you can stack up multiple iterations of a holy card, presumably even one more if you have actual Holy Mantle, or even the Wooden Cross Trinket. You could get like infinite Holy Mantles in one room if you have a blank card, lots of batteries, or just a lot of holy cards directly on the ground. I can't really think of much use for that unless you're playing as a Lost and you really want to kill Delirium with a mediocre build. Good luck getting into Delirium Room with multiple battery charges in tow to use the holy card more than once or twice. But it's certainly a tactic that could exist. Interesting one. Anyways, we're gonna slam our flies against Brownie. He's absolutely no threat. Might as well kill this angel statue. We have Gabriel, but he's in a much larger room, which makes it much easier to handle, and we're already guppies, so we're strong. Basically a pushover at this point. I touched myself against the evil tentacle. Not the most ideal of outcomes. And we're looking for a super secret room at this point. Kind of weird to find this one, but it's in this wing, and it took 5 bombs, but we've done it. It was one more trinket that's out of the existing list of trinkets, which is always nice. Slowly getting ever closer to the possibility of a missing poster. Purity, as you might expect, is extremely powerful here. If we can get ourselves to stay at a 1 rate of fire, that'll be a thing that can be very nice. And I took some very deliberate damage against that Viz's Brimstone, of course, all intentional. You know, to reroll my Purity bonus. Bonus? That sounds like a very naughty word. Excuse me! Anyways, go ahead and check your phones to make sure it's not your own SMS message. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, this is the same room that I just got hurt in, but I have not yet left it, so we do not know what our new purity will be. But it will be something, after I indulge this beggar who has taken half of my accumulated fortune. What an asshole. He is a greedy little boy. But he will pay out soon enough, it was a breakfast. So here we have 2 chests. I opened that one wrongly. I should have waited to duplicate it. And, look. It's here. Did you notice that? That one gray chest contained one trinket inside. Kane's other eye. Not immediately useful, as you might expect, but the mere prospect that we now have one chest with trinket potential energy is huge. Because now we can, once we clear out this room of such problematic entities as red hearts, we can get things going real fast, real hard. And that will be truly glorious. So basically we have a blood bank up there, which is very nice in terms of getting rid of these hearts. Which I'm going to go do now. I'm going to slam myself against it. We have some empty heart zones. We have batteries. We have unlimited trinket chests. And I now leave you with live commentary. Enjoy. Alright, my friends. 47 minutes in, we've found something that is of particular value. You could say, don't touch the tape. Don't. Shh. Keep your grubby little mitts off of that arthropod, my friend. Now, it's just a matter of finding a self-sacrifice room. Should be small potatoes, right? We may have broken the game. Alright, here's the deal. Blood bank. I'm thinking proactively now. I've got the situation in my head right here. We're gonna milk this thing for all of eternity until it gives itself out, basically. And with this, with this, my friends, we will have instant death in the self-sacrifice room. And with that instant death in the self-sacrifice room, we will have a means of becoming the Lost. Oh, thank you for the IV bag. One final hit there. Let's go. Don't touch any hearts. I might as well get a few plays off while I have HP. Earn an angel room, even though they're literally useless. Also, these blue spiky dudes are going to be a real pain in the Angus. Actually, just keep resetting until you get your tears. Just kidding, because you're going to die and you're going to lose it anyways. You're going to have to spend some of your 9 lives if you wish to retain your tears. Anyways. Oh, thank you, old bandage. I feel blessed. I really needed that extra 25% chance to have a realistic angel deal chance. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and do this. Might as well take this breakfast. It's not going to be rerolled anytime soon. I feel blessed twice in a row. That's cool. That's cute. It's nice having enough speed to just blast through those dudes, although it always feels scary every time. Once you start fighting the angels, you gotta stop regenerating your HP, or you'll be repeating the same mistakes of yore. Goodness, that is a lot of soul hearts. Still no angel statues, though. Zoop! Ooh, there is the one rate of fire that we know and love. Our pseudo soy milk. What was this the whole time? 2 of spades, huh? Alright. Do not give a single heck about that. No, sir. Alright, let's get in here. That's the troll bomb phase. And here comes our first angel. Goodbye, Uriel. More like urea, because I urinated all over your presence. That's right. That's right. I'm not afraid to say it. It may be blasphemy, but it's fun. Where... Some more red hearts? You don't need red hearts. Stop. Stop looking for red hearts. You said you would stop looking for red hearts with angels. You promised, man. Jeez, they really want me to stay alive, don't they? Alright, here comes Gabriel. We can't fight him because we'll die. Have we become the Lost yet? No, we have to go through all 9 of these lives. Oh my goodness. Looks like Troll Engine has pulled another fast one on us, eh, Luigi? No, 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 no. Alright, we're going to the dark room, we're going to do a victory lap, we're going to enable... God. We're going to quit the game and reset so that we can enable achievements, and then we're going to unlock the Lost in this fashion. Let's go. No more fooling around. What?! Excuse me? Alright, Lost Mega Satan, let's do this. No, I have to become the Lost. Well, okay, you know what? I don't need to become the Lost. I've unlocked him, and that's good enough. That's good enough for me, isn't it? Jeez Louise. I don't have any means of respawning as Lost, so I died in the sacrifice room, and that was enough to unlock him, huh? Even though it didn't actually kill me and force me to immediately respawn. Can I still become the Lost if I die manually, like anywhere, and use this poster? Because I'd love to get the Mega Satan credit. I'm gonna try my darndest. Yeah, especially now that this is here. Also, can we just talk about how the chests were giving me items? No. I thought they might have patched the game so that the dark room was giving items from the red chests, but no, it's just these would have been red chest items. Something like Plan C. You know, the classics. Excuse me. Could you please destroy me? Thank you. Could you please destroy me approximately 7 more times? You guys can have your laughs now, but I'll be the last one chuckling. You'll see. You'll all see. Any moment. Nice aim, bro. Too bad I'm already a corpse. Target practice, buddy. Man, we're getting so many tiers modifiers. It's really, really tasty. I hope we are lucky enough to land on it once we become the Lost. Once we become the Lost, which means very soon. If this does not work, I will actually poo my pants in real life. He's done it. We are now the Lost. We got range, which is, you know, not ideal. What do we need to do as the Lost? Look! Look at Lost's beautiful postage note. We've killed Hush, Delirium. We've killed Darkroom. Oh, well, alright. Yeah, we have killed the Darkroom multiple times because we did the victory lap technique. Nothing surprising there. But Mega Satan is certainly on the agenda, and you know what? I'm gonna full clear this floor as the Lost because I can. That's just the kind of dude I'm... Did you just invert yourself in mid-flight? That is not allowed. What do you think you are? Thank you for the halo of flies, that is actually invaluable. Glorious. We also have Blank Cardiera, so we can just dupe the heck out of these chests once we find them. We can get real stacked real quick. And we're actually not that strong without their tiers bonus. We do have 7.5 damage thanks to 8-inch nails, which is good enough. That was just a fatty. There was only one gate in this room, and I have died. I would have died if I had not had the Holy Mantle. Excuse me. Thank you. A little more harrowing than it ought to have been. Let's get out of here. Oh! Let's try our luck with the double adversary room. I'm a bad enough dude. I should not have been a bad enough dude. I should not have been a bad enough dude. This is a very, very, very bad idea. Okay, you cannot harm me. Sir, I heard you growling, but you were already dead. The Chubs, these are no match for my prowess. The Lost, you can't harm me. I am ethereal. I cannot be touched. I am a mere ghost. Yet I spawn globules of water that can be touched by physical entities. And this is how I enact my revenge against the Troll Engine. Ah, feels good, man. Let's just keep blasting away here, looking for a secret room. Hello, friends. I would like some more... No, no, no. Don't ask for double adversary. That's just asking for trouble. Let's do it. Spawn some war flies. See if I give a hoot. This man can beam me from off screen, but his beams are very predictable. Wheel of Fortune, you say? Don't need that fortune teller anymore. We are well beyond that necessity. Ah, some fistulae. And by fistulae, I mean teratomas. And, they're gone. Can't stand it. You just can't. I have piercing, shielded tears. You have no power over me. Now the scythes are physical entities that can pass through my tears without dying, because my damage is pretty darn bad. Fortunately, though, I'm a god at dodging, and will not be harmed by them. I've already tried that room. Stop. This one, though. Why is the secret room even important? Because it's fun. Let's keep our doppling going. Rack 'em. Couple more of those babies. I'm gonna feast. There's a battery charge up there as well, so we could actually get infinite items. But that seems low on the priority list. We can tackle Mega Satan with this build, hopefully. If not, then I need to rethink my Isaac's skill level. Oh, hello, Pestilence. Got some slowing flies for me? Ah, hello? Hello, Proptosis. Thank you. I think I had this in the bag, but that just cements the prospect right here, right now. Anyways, let's go ahead and start doubling the batteries. Get infinite chests. I've changed my mind. I'm wholly in favor of having infinite items because it's amazing. Multiple Kiras. Would you look at that? We're already fully charged. You don't need to do these rooms, friend. Or you haven't spawned any flies. Kind of impressed. I guess they've made that pretty rare. Yeah. Slurp. And he has gone and done it. I'm gonna go ahead and open up those 8 chests I have back there, and then I'll work on this neighboring room. No, go open those chests when you're on the road to Mega Satan, because they'll be back there anyways. This, however, we can do right here, immediately, post-haste. Just get a couple of these out of the way for now. We're already a bookworm. Look at that, it's our friend Dry Babby. Tech 2 is not necessary by any means. I don't want any of these. Also, Chaos, where's our breakfasts? Hey, Dad's key. As if we needed that. Let's get some freeze shots. There we go. Oh, that's right. Hello, friend. Have not explored this room. Goodbye. I'd wager we're pretty strong now. I do not want that. We shall not touch this knife. Dry Baby is always welcome. Ouija board! Redundant. No longer a good thing. Redundancy. Oh, okay, boom. Go ahead. Take it. Sticky bombs. Go ahead, take it. If it's not detrimental, there's no reason not to take it. Look at the parasite. Pretty impressive. We don't have homing tears or anything, but it still looks darn cool. Get some super secret. Oh, sacrificial dagger. Now you're talking my language. Alright, the lamb. I'm gonna kill you for like the 3rd time as the Lost. Get this done. Thank you. No, thank you. Let us head back to the entrance. Our duty has been done. We will terminate this run on Mega Satan, maybe Delirium, but it's already been an hour. I mean, not with the sped up, you know, banal minutia there, but for me, as you can see, it's been an hour. Hey, Mama Mega, welcome back. A little late for you. Head bombs? Don't mind if I do. Butt bombs? Bob's curse? we could remote detonate the Christ out of this. I think that would be a good send-off to this run. Mega Satan is going to be blasted to smithereens. So, I should have gone around planting bombs before I even started the fight. But that's fine. We'll just lay some of these fat suckers down here. Get them charged up. Oh, we have homing bombs, that's right. Please, sir. I have lost my holy mantle. I repeat, I've lost my holy mantle. Alright, I'm gonna explode these. I need to stop fooling around. Oh, we cannot have the fun. I'm sorry, but I've already lost my holy mantle. My own negligence has cost me a little bit of wackiness here. But, okay. Alright. This will be the easiest thing on the planet. And you know what? Why not? I'm sorry. I'm sorry? Where'd that bomb go? Pardon me, sir, but... Did you see what happened to the bomb that I placed over here? Because I sure did not. I don't need to. But you know I gotta. You know I had to do it to him. White Baby. Pretty unremarkable unlock. For, you know, Mega Satan as the Lost, but... Whatever, I mean, the Lost to Delirium unlocks the Holy card, so I guess... It'll teach you a lesson in unremarkability. Goodbye. I'm gonna bum rush Delirium. I don't care about fighting other bosses. I've already gotten myself locked and loaded when it comes to items. Excuse me, sirs. You, de-holy mantleified me. I think, anyways. That is a crime that cannot be forgiven. Delirium, let's go. That's not Delirium. Look! It's Black Candle, 10 years too late. Better late than never is what they always say. Although to some particularly petty folks, it might be more of a disgracement when late. Demon's Tail. It actually does things for the Lost. You know what? Because every heart you pick up as the Lost gives a tiny bit of swag points. And, the Lost can't pick up red hearts, but he can pick up infinite soul hearts. You know, just little tidbits of fun facts there. So if you're playing a daily run, it would be pretty good, but we're not. So it's just a fun accessory that kind of camouflages itself in the bottom left, and you completely forget it's even there. Where are the bosses? How is that not Delirium? He's right there. He's all isolated. It's perfectly valid. Right, we have the cool bombs that require manual triggering. They must be activated from afar. Where was my secret room? There we go. There's my secret room. Would have loved to take a devil card. No, Joker card. Do some of that free devil deal shenanigans with the Lost. But that's fine. That's A-O good. Super secret. No. Too good to be true. Alright. Ah, Black Room. Now you're talking my language. We don't have any wasted pedestals just yet, but they will come. Monstro 2! Go ahead, beam me. See if you can even reach before you die. Oh, there we go, there's a black heart. Ah, there's another trinket chest. You know how handy those have been. Your services are no longer required, trinket seated chest. And I thank you for the offering. Alright, this is Delirium. Either of these could be Delirium. Yes! Yes! I used my Black Rune. Delirium will weep. I'm going to spam bombs. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? I do not have magnetic tears, and therefore I do not have magnetic bombs. So what do you think is disturbing you here? I'm getting a little bit scared of my own bombs. This is probably not a good place to be. Every seizure-inducing massive pixels is my bomb, and not the enemy's. You must remember this. It's a good tracking mechanism for Delirium, I gotta say. Apparently, he just gravitates every single bomb towards him, even when he teleports. Where do you think you're going, friend? I'm ready to blast. I don't know about you, but I sure am. I'm just gonna chill out back here while you finish with your Ipecac blasts. Alright? You spawned a real Pestilence because you transformed into Mega Satan for a split second. Ooh, that was darn close for me. It is real, dude. I can't thank Proptosis enough. Alright, that's it. You removed my Holy Mantle. I was gonna say, Proptosis makes my tears so large that the shielded hitbox covers my actual body. It's extremely convenient, but I did manage to get hit, so... Fantastic. Lost unlocked, Lost Delirium grabbed. I already grabbed it with the Victory Lap nonsense, but Lost Mega Satan has been grabbed. Thank you very much for watching. The curse has been lifted. It has been done. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, perhaps leave a like down there. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time where we do many, many Lost runs. Well, we don't have to do many Lost runs. We only need to do... I'm blanking. Oh, Greed Mode, of course. Of course. And, of course, the Cathedral and Chest. Until next time.